Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 6056 Northeast Willow Street here in Portland. We're located in the basement of the home. We're just a couple feet from the front foundation wall. In the floor here we have a 3-inch cast iron cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. I'm going to go look at the main stack here real quick. I want to say that the stack was 4-inch. It may just have a 3-inch cleanout. And we'll be on our way here in just a second. Yeah, the main stack coming down from the ceiling into the floor at the back of the house is 4-inch pipe. So anyway, it looks like the cleanout here is just 3-inch. Now that doesn't look like roots coming through there. There's spider web and a piece of debris that's caught on it and dangling there. Transitions here about 8 feet out over to 6-inch concrete pipe. Pipe at 24 feet out. I'll locate and see. This is probably at the street edge, I'm guessing here. This joint here, this piece of pipe has settled to some extent. You can see at the top of the pipe there, some of that gasket material is showing. The joint edges drop down. It looks like it has settled there. Everything's flowing past that point just fine. But you do have a joint there that looks compromised. And this right here, it's hard to see because of the water we have running, but this looks like we've hit the main lateral here. We'll let the line drain out. We'll have a little bit better picture of that. I'm also going to locate the camera head and just verify that we're out in the street. I moved the camera around a little bit here while it was paused just to locate multiple spots. I located right here, the camera, I'll pull it back here in just a second. Camera is just beyond the transition. I do that because it's easier to locate in plastic. So I put it right here and located, and I'm picking the signal up about a foot beyond the street curb. In Multnomah County, the city is responsible from curb to curb here. So this would be a city responsibility thing here, and most likely they're not going to touch it. Generally the city will get on and fix things that are major issues. This is one of those that there's a good chance that rubber Fernco still has the joint sealed up. The pipe, and it's their section of pipe that's pulled away. You can tell that theirs is the one that has shifted, not the concrete section. So that would be a city problem. You could inform them of it. Like I said, though, generally, unless you've got a gaping hole in the pipe or a massive blockage, they're usually not going to mess with it. And then now we have a clearer picture. This is the main lateral here. It just drops straight down into the straight dive there, that last little bit. So anyway, the line's functioning just fine through there. The joint is compromised, but the line is still functioning through that point as far as getting debris from point A to point B. I need to clean the camera lens off here real quick, apologize. I'll have to give it just a moment here. I've got to clean the camera lens off. Alright, coming back out of the concrete pipe here. I'm going to clean the lens off real quick and just run it back down there again. I want to look at that joint right where the concrete starts at, without anything blocking my view here. Now the line is, apart from the city's portion, is 100% original and is still functioning quite nicely. I just need to make sure that there's nothing going on here just past this transition joint. And I'm looking over at the left side there, and it looks like a bunch of cobwebs. We don't have the greatest angle on it. The camera doesn't turn and look over there, but that looks like a bunch of cobwebs to me there. So anyhow, we've got good flow all the way out to the main lateral. The cast iron and concrete portions, although original, are still in a pretty good condition and functioning properly at this time. Concrete does have a lifespan, so keep that in mind if you're in the house long enough. Just the water going down the line will slowly but surely wear the concrete out, but it still looks like it has plenty of life left on it here. So good, clean, nicely functioning sewer. And again, the separated joint there out at about 24 or 5 feet out, that's a city problem, not that of the homeowners. So I located that out beyond the street curb.